Okay, so deep inside the stem of a plant are tubes that transport water. They are called the xylem. All right, a pea plant is growing up a fence using vines that are stimulated by touch. This is thigmotropism. A bristlecone pine is the oldest tree in the world at 5,000 years. It can get this old because it always makes new cells using cytokinins. Number 4, the blank layer of the leaf is responsible for photosynthesis. Palisade. Okay, and what's the layer of wax secreted by a plant to prevent water loss? Cuticle. Okay, bananas ripen quickly because they make ethylene. Hey, what does the phloem transport? Sugar. And transpiration and what create the force that pulls water up a plant? Osmosis. All right, that's the last quiz you'll have in this unit because you have a unit exam on Monday. All right, mark out at 8. Let them see it. Put it in the box. Okay, just a couple of little things while you're getting logged back in. Things to remember for your planning. I'm going to want to see a timeline and some sort of outline or web, okay, about what you're going to talk about and how you're going to tie your ideas together. Make sure you've got those things for your planning. Make sure that as you're doing your research, you're getting the information for your bibliography. That's your references cited, so authors' names, names of websites, URLs, and all that kind of stuff, okay? Make sure you're writing that stuff down or copying it down as you go. All right, the other thing is, I think yesterday I forgot to tell you the expectations for length for this. It does say it on the assignment sheet, which is attached there, but just so you know, okay, between 1,200 and 1,600 words should be sufficient for you to do a good job of this, okay? Anything under that, and it's pretty hard to talk about all the things we've talked about in terms of plant adaptations and structure, okay? So remember, we're looking for ways to talk about what you've learned in this unit about plant transport, okay, and how plants work in growth and adaptation in the context of the plant you have chosen. Now, a caution here. Once in a while, I see people who pick organisms that are not plants. Okay, that can be kind of a fatal mistake since this is the Plant Species Project. Make sure you are actually doing your project on a plant. Remember that a mushroom is a fungus, and it is not a plant. Thus, it does not carry out photosynthesis, has no roots, no xylem, no phloem. I would hope you would recognize that shortly after you started doing the research, but okay, just in case, remember that you do need something that is primarily photosynthetic. Okay, we're also looking for terrestrial plants only, not aquatic plants. All right, seaweed works a lot different. Aquatic plants do not have phloem, they do not have xylem, because they don't need to transport water. They don't have a cuticle. They don't have a palisade or a spongy layer because they're surrounded by water, right? All those adaptations are adaptations for living on land where water is scarce. Okay, so make sure that you are doing a terrestrial plant, okay, before it becomes too late for you to change and you have too much time invested. All right. Any questions that came up yesterday? All right, everybody's good? All right, so remember the due date for that's the 16th. That was 2 weeks from yesterday. Okay, and I gave you guys your review packages yesterday, right?